Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another movie by me, Bill Dennis, EOTProLive.com, about the new Allah's Average 3. Allah's Average 3 is the yellow line that you see in the middle of price action with some bands around it. Allah's Average was originally designed to, we use it actually for various reasons. A balance point in the market, trend identification, and support and resistance. We consider it to be a balance point because when price is above Allah's average, we consider it to be in an uptrend. We consider price to be in an uptrend if it's above Allah's average and in a downtrend below Allah's average. We consider it to be a balance point because big moves tend to happen from Allah's average. And you will also notice that we consider it to be good support and resistance because price tends to bounce on Allah's average quite a bit, as you can see in these examples here. Here's another great example of price breaking through Allah's average, breaking through that balance point, retracing back up, catching on some resistance, and then heading down on this huge, gigantic run. One of the options within Allah's average is actually to have standard deviation bands around Allah's average or just regular channels if you wish. Both of them are adjustable. I'm just showing standard deviation bands of 2 right now, should you choose to have them around Allah's average. They do a pretty good job of constraining price. It's not my thing to have bands around Allah's average, but I do like Allah's average a lot. Allah's average is new from the old one in that it now is using our cycle engine to determine its length. It's constantly adapting and changing itself now, as opposed to having a fixed length. We used to look at the last X amount of plot cycles, which was a user input. Now we have Allah's average working on our cycle engine, which automatically is again changing the length of Allah's average, and it's much more adaptive and much more um, melds itself to price and price movement. That's the problem with standard indicators is that they're not adaptive. When you have fixed lengths, they don't work all of the time. The market is not fixed. The market is constantly changing, and your indicators need to change with them. That's why CCI and MACD and RSI, those types of indicators, look good on one day, but they look bad the next day because the cycles have changed. So we use our cycle engine now to change Allah's average in a much more reactive manner than we did before. Some people use Allah's average as a filter within our arrows that we traditionally use for entry, which are not shown on the screen now. We can filter the arrows that if price is above Allah's average, we'll only go long. Price is below Allah's average, we'll only go short. Some people like to do that. It makes their trading a little bit more conservative. You can see how if we had some long signals during these retracements here, they probably wouldn't have worked out. But if you were filtered by Allah's average, you would only be going short within these areas, not long. So in trend days are fantastic. Another pattern we really like is this one right here. We call it the RT pattern. This pattern right here where price breaks down through Allah's average, retraces back up, bounces on Allah's average and comes down, that market structure pattern is actually excellent. It's actually very reliable, an excellent pattern to get at least some kind of move on it. I mean, here's another one right here. Price broke above, came down, bounced on Allah's average, and moved up. So it's a great reliable pattern, and Allah's average is definitely part of our methodology every day in our trading room. I hope that you enjoyed the little movie, and we will talk to you later. Bye.